Welcome back to the Kick and Post YouTube channel and podcast. It's your host, Jamal Thompson. And
Say less K. What's good?
say less K, baby. And we're here for the wild card weekend. Long year of football, but we're finally made it to the important games. Lots of exciting matchups this weekend. Really excited to get into it. And to start off, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that know each other very, very well. What is your outlook on this game, Chris Perry?
I think it's going to be a pretty easy one for
Okay.
the boy, Caleb Williams. Not his fault, though. Packers are pretty beat up right now. Had a long season. They made it this far. So, I mean, all in all, did what they could. But the Bears have been pretty hot lately in terms of finishing games, winning games, on the ground, through the air. Caleb Williams is getting it done. So, I think it's going to be pretty easy for them to get this as well, especially it being at home. So, how about you?
I'm worried about a couple things, man. On the Green Bay side, health has been an issue for that team. We got Jordan Love coming back from a concussion. We got Josh Jacobs getting 4 touches in the last game they played, if I'm not mistaken. Christian Watson seems to be healthy right now, but he's been dinged up. The what they expected to get out of Golden hasn't really come to fruition. Obviously, Micah Parsons, their big acquisition in the offseason. And to try to shore up a secondary that's been giving away a lot of yardage and been able to be had, they go get Trayvon Diggs. I don't know if I would call that a solution necessarily. It's like if I had a cut on my left hand and to fix it, I cut my right hand. So I say all this to say that.
Yeah.
On an even playing field, I'd probably ride with the Packers, but I think it's just a lot to overcome when you're going against a team that also has their injury. They've been banged up a little bit as well. But Caleb Williams is healthy. Luther Burns having a little bit of a breakout. And they have 2 running backs so they could kind of control the line of scrimmage and the pace of the game. I think them being even money is just the fact that they know each other so well. But I do have Chicago winning this pretty comfortably.
Yeah, pretty comfortable as well. I would be shocked if this was a competitive game, to be honest, especially from the Green Bay side. But, I mean, it's the playoffs, man. You know what it takes to get here. You know what it takes to win once you get here. If you're missing a big part of that equation, you got next year. So, I know the next game that day is going to be the Rams versus the Panthers at home. How do you feel about that matchup?
I don't think we should write it off as a complete blowout. I do think what the Carolina Panthers present in the run defense will force Stafford to hold the ball a lot more. The only issue is I think are we getting Devontae Adams back for this game? I'm going to presume we are.
Right now.
If we don't, that changes things a little bit. But I think that I trust Stafford and the Rams to move the ball a little bit more consistently, complete drives, not necessarily for touchdowns, but consistently get points. I trust them a little bit more than the Ram side, unless we see a return of Rico Dowdle, heavy usage. Because as seen in previous weeks, the Rams are kind of bad at defending the run lately. Granted, it's against like superstar players like Bijan and stuff like that, but they allowed Kenneth Walker to get off recently as well. Like they've been a little bit susceptible to the run. So if they lean on Rico Dowdle, control the clock, stop the run game for the Rams and force Matt Stafford to, essentially be the playmaker that the Rams signed, it'll be a lot closer of a game. I just still think the Rams come out with a little bit more plays. I do like taking Carolina 10.5. You're going to give me the hook. I think they could cover 10.5. I do. But realistically, I'm probably going to stay away from it because I think Rams win in a close one.
Yeah, I'm not staying away. I like the Rams a lot, especially with Tay back this weekend. And even with Rico doing his thing, that's cool and all. But it's just football. When you can out-throw a team versus a team trying to outrun you, passing yards is going to reign supreme. It's just how the NFL works. So I know Stafford's putting up 20, 30 points this week. What is Bryce Young going to put up? How many yards is Ted McMillan going to have? And we've seen it before. I've seen Bryce do Bryce things, just not consistently. Their bread and butter is the run game. So it's going to be more of can they control the clock and the ground versus what should be the MVP of this year. I'm not betting against that. So I think Stafford's going to have a big day in Carolina. Even with Cam Newton there, hey, don't matter. Call your rides. Rams big.
Is it even with Cam Newton there?
First time back in Carolina, he's going to
Bro, you were
be
funny.
on the drum. Apparently, it doesn't matter. It
Really?
really
Wait, so
doesn't.
they're bringing him out?
They think that's going to
It's
help.
about time. It's
It's
about time. They've
about
been doing
time.
that man dirty
They
as
need
a
him to
former
suit
player.
up at tight ends. They want to have any chance, but yeah.
Low key, they are down Jatavian Sanders, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh yeah.
get
Oh,
that
you're
boy
right.
out there.
So I know that wraps up Saturday for us. Leading into Sunday with the 1 p.m. is you know who. Yeah, see already going. Bills versus Jags. Should I even ask what you think, how you feel, or you want to just go off?
Do you want me to go unbiased with it?
No, you've been going off before we recorded, yesterday. Every time I talk to you, this is all that comes up. So please.
Let's strip the names away. Obviously, you're a big Josh Allen proponent, and I get that. Bills are 0-8 on the road, by the way, since 1993, and Josh Allen has been a quarterback for them in that span. Just throwing that out there,
Okay.
right? But if we strip the names off the guys and look at the last 2 months of the season for both teams, one team is going in with a lot of momentum, improved defense on both sides, passing and rushing. Offense has been clicking, has beaten better opponents down the stretch, in my opinion. And the other
Yeah.
team has a difference maker. I'll give it that. But
Thank you.
all the other proponents on all the other players, the wide receiver, the tight end is banged up. He has a James Cook, so James Cook is good, right? He has all those things going for him. Every other aspect of the game is a question mark. Khalil Shakir hasn't really showed up as the expectations for this year. Where for him, Keon Coleman has been what we projected Keon Coleman to be in the league. Not to pat ourselves on the back, but he's not really built to be that wide receiver one yet. And they signed Gabe Davis, and he's playing meaningful minutes for the Bills. That
That's
kind
your
of
boy.
like,
Why are you talking like
I know it
that?
shouldn't-
Like, you
I
don't know
love
him
Gabe
just as
Davis,
well.
but he spent the whole year last year not doing much, and it might be because of the scheme, but I just think we have a lot of weapons. I think our run game's been going. I think our defensive line's been clicking pretty well, and because of these reasons, I think we could win this game at home as underdogs. That's all. I don't think it's crazy to think that.
I don't
You have the
disagree with
floor,
you. It's not crazy. Y'all got the momentum. Y'all got home field advantage. Y'all got the passing game. You got all the weapons. You got a defense that's stepping up.
We do. We do.
But two words come in between that, and it's Josh Allen. In the world of sports, there's certain people that are such significant X factors that when they are on the field, they determine if they win or if they lose. It doesn't matter what's in front of them. Now, granted, Josh Allen's kryptonite has been only two other people, and that's Joe Burrow and that's Patrick Mahomes. Unless Trevor Lawrence can come into that category this weekend and be one of those guys that just gets it done by any means necessary, by all means, take my money. But until I see it, when it comes playoffs, when it comes around this time of year, it's Josh Allen season, brother. I've seen him do some things some people can't even fathom on a field. So I can't bet against him until I see proof, is what I'm saying. I get 0-8 on the road. I get they haven't looked the best. I get he hasn't had weapons. I hear this all the time. We hear it every year. He had no weapons last year, too, and what happened? That's all I got to say. So,
I will reiterate that that is their path to victory. I agree. That is the way they win the game, is by Josh Allen's superhero effort, Herculean effort, leading his team on the road in an environment where I think, again, unbiased, our team has better weapons and is playing at a way better trajectory going into the playoffs than his team.
Come on, Lamar. Hey.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Yes, one time. One time, you know? Duval, baby.
yeah, you're going to
Yes.
go to the
One time for
dentist
the one
on
time.
Monday after y'all lose because you're going to be hurting. You're going to be hurting. That boy Josh Allen just gets it done, man. I've seen it too many times. I
We
can't
shall
bet
see,
against
brother.
it. There's a reason why you guys are not favored to win in a home playoff game after having all this momentum, all these wins in a row, best season in a while. One man has changed that. Josh Allen.
We
Hey.
were underdogs to Patty Mahomes at home this year. We were underdogs to the Broncos in Denver. That don't mean nothing, brother. Vegas
See,
doesn't
I love
respect
that
the
Patrick
Jackson
Mahomes
name, and
argument
that's
when they
fine.
didn't have Rasheed Rice. If they have Rice, y'all lose that game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry he wanted to.
If ifs. We're not playing
There's
the
no
Justin
ifs.
Herbert
That's
the
a
if game. We're not
fact.
doing
If
the if
Rasheed
game.
Rice was playing that game, y'all lose that game. What are we?
It's
You know
always
what?
if. They lost a lot of games with Rasheed Rice this year. But I digress.
Okay, you know what? I could be
Let's
wrong.
continue.
I could be wrong. The next matchup of the weekend is going to be the 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Thoughts?
I believe that if Trent Williams plays, he'll be the X factor for this game. I think the Niners should get a lot going on offense if he plays. If he doesn't play, Purdy will be kind of a sitting duck in that situation. They won't be able to get their offense going. CMC will have his typical, 8 to 9 receptions for 60 yards, maybe 30 yards rushing because that Eagles run defense actually can do its thing, especially out there in Philly. I don't trust the Eagles offense either, which is again why I'm leaning on if Trent Williams plays and they could move the ball on the Niners side, they could win the game. I'm gonna pick the Niners with the asterisk of Trent Williams. If he doesn't play, I think the Eagles make it through, move on to the next round. Again, big if on Trent Williams. So hopefully he's able to show up for the Niners. And apparently Fred Warner's been running too. So if he's out there and able to play effectively, that helps him a lot too. But right now I'm picking the Niners is my pick with Trent Williams.
Yeah, I agree with you. Right now, Ricky and Fred both seen jogging at practice. Great signs. With Trent, not too many signs, but he is trending in the right direction, expected to play. But that doesn't mean he's going to finish the game, which is also another asterisk. So he already has a handful that Eagles front is pretty solid. So if he can play at somewhat of a decent level with Ricky, with everyone else back there, I think the 49ers win with ease. But like we said earlier, you need to be healthy at this time of year, finish games in order to win not only this week, but the next week. So I think it's going to be a very interesting matchup with all that said and done. The Philly offense still hasn't shown up all year, despite every week tweaking, everyone with A.J. Brown saying his 2 cents. Everyone got their own opinion on what's wrong with the offense. They have all the weapons they need, but for some reason it can't click. So we'll see. I think that'll be a fun matchup. I think it'll be very low scoring, to be honest. But if you like football, if you like good D, that's going to be a matchup for you. So I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know about everybody else, but
I think it'll be a good matchup regardless. I like playoff football.
yeah.
I get excited for playoff football.
So the wrap-up Sunday with the 8 p.m., we're going to have the Chargers versus the New England Patriots at home. Thoughts?
Talk about health, man. Talk about what could have been if teams were healthy, brother.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's the if man. He's always been the if man. Right? I lean on the side of if the offensive line that they planned to have at the beginning of the season was here at the end of the season and he didn't have a broken hand, things could be a lot different for him in this matchup. Kudos to coaching and all of that because they made it really far with what their situation was. But going into Gillette, essentially down quite a few important pieces, it's asking a lot, man. It's asking a lot. And I'm going to take the Patriots to win this pretty comfortably. I think if I'm dabbling as a man who likes to dabble on some of these games,
Loves to
I
dabble.
take them -2 or -2.5. I like to buy it down. I don't like the hook right now. It's -3.5. That just feels really cheesy to me. So I'll take a little bit less better odds, and I'll take -2.5 for the Patriots to win at home, and for Drake May to, kind of have a little bit of a coming out party in the playoffs. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that 10 spread for the Rams should have been on this game. I think the Patriots blow these guys out the water only because of the MVP debate. And this Drake May, he did his thing versus the Jets. Okay, but then Stafford does his things versus the Cardinals. Okay, so I think it's his time to one-up Stafford and just say, you know what, this is actually my year.
The Chargers defense is serious, though.
And that's the point. They're going to run up a check on a
defense is
very
serious.
solid defense for the narrative. Say, look, I can do it just like you can.
Just like he can. Yeah.
So I know the Chargers offense not really going to score much, to be honest. I don't expect little to anything. And that's not lack of skill, like you meant, just lack of availability, lack of health. Talent's there for sure, but
Yeah. I mean, they're
Patriots have
starting
been
Quentin
rolling for a
Johnston out on the
minute.
edge. Of course, they're very talented.
Yeah, just the Patriots got something to prove. Because even I was a doubter. I didn't buy in. Still have not fully bought in. But I think this is a weekend where a lot of people realize that they might actually be back. So we'll see. But I
Yeah,
like them big this weekend. And then
I do
next
like them big.
is going to be the final matchup of the weekend, which is probably going to be my favorite to watch. And we're going to have the Texans at Pittsburgh Steelers home. Your thoughts? I'll let you go first.
I hope the Houston defensive coordinator has bail money. I really do. Because I think the cops are going to come on the field and arrest the defensive line for what's about to happen in this matchup. Granted, I will say Houston does a really good job. Well, not Houston. A-Rod does a really good job of getting the ball out to whatever weapons he has out there, right? But that defensive line gets off the ball so quickly, man. So quickly. And is DK allowed to play in the playoffs? I know
Yeah,
we're
he
asking all these questions like live. Okay.
does it
Um,
matter? No.
I
But
was
is he
about to say
there?
I'm not a
Yeah,
hater, but
I am.
Derek Stingley's got that.
He got that.
Nothing in DK's game really gives me much reason to pause that Derek Stingley ain't going to strap up, right?
Belts. All
So he's
day.
over there. Adam Thielen has to go against a
Okay.
pretty reputable secondary outside of Stingley and a linebacking crew that's pretty solid as well. Um, and then where are you going from there? Calvin Austin.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
Calvin
mean?
Austin
Like
saved the day. Yeah.
I don't hate him. He's a cool dude, but like if we're banking our playoff success on Calvin Austin, things have gone terribly wrong. Darnell Washington getting hurt, that also is kind of like tough. Pat Fryermuth hasn't showed up for much of the season when he was kind of like one of those tight ends to look for 2 years ago. It's just too much to overcome. They could try to control the run game. Again, Houston's been pretty good in the run defense. So Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren, I hope you're ready to catch a lot of dump offs. That's probably a prop I'd look at, actually. Those boys are going to probably catch 4 passes each minimum because that's going to be the only way to move the ball. So I say all that to say this. I take Houston. I take Houston to win. The fact that it's within, you know, minus 150 to minus 185 range for Houston money line is crazy.
Ludicrous, some would say.
I'll take it, though. I'll take it. You give me that type of play, I'll take it. I'll throw it in a lay. What is
Can,
your
can,
thoughts, sir?
can I go now? Can I talk my shit
Yeah, I know
now?
how you feel about the
Use my
AFC North. Go
language.
ahead.
But Pittsburgh,
Oh,
y'all
God,
had
that
y'all
man stood up for
fun.
it.
Y'all
Yeah.
had y'all above 500 year y'all have annually.
10 and 7.
Y'all
Yeah.
can have the division. The division was one of the worst in the league this year. Count
Yeah.
your days. It's over. It's over. Great season, y'all boys. Know why? Because y'all are a first round exit like y'all are every single year. This is y'all brand, y'all bread and butter. Go ahead and celebrate. Get those terrible towels out. Wave them in the air. Get them dry because you'll need to use them for your tears after the game. You better pray your boy A-Rod don't get injured because he's retiring anyway. At least he can walk off the field and wave y'all guys goodbye on his final straw. It's over. Y'all going back to Mason Rudolph next year. TJ Watt, if you're watching this, I hope you have a horrible weekend. I hope you have a horrible week. That's all I gotta say. Texans big, so.
I think the Steelers signed somebody, but everything else kind of seems quite fitting for how the
Will
Monday night
Levis.
game will go.
That's all y'all getting is Will Levis. Thank you.
Dang, you're not even getting him Malik Willis. I was gonna give him Malik
'Cause
Willis.
I like Malik Willis. I think he deserves better.
I think he's
than
nice.
y'all.
I think he's
Yeah.
nice. I think he's
I
developing pretty well where
I
he's
don't
at.
dislike too many things in this world, but I dislike Pittsburgh Steelers. I dislike their fan base. They do something to you. You know, they just.
They be making life a little bit hard on you, man. I went to a game in Pittsburgh. Still love the environment. Still love the stadium. Love everything represented. But they definitely, I felt very uncomfortable being in that crowd. I did.
It's
I
just
did.
uncomfortable, and it's delusion, and it's incompetence. And don't get me wrong, I've met a couple of female Steeler fans that they can get with, but majority of Steeler fans are horrendous, bro.
Hold up.
I don't know what happened. Oh, they won?
Yeah.
Should have won by a lot more, but you know, things
Okay.
happen. We'll talk. Now, Trey,
We'll
for
talk.
not to give you guys a head into the next pod, but we had a little bet. Whoever team loses has to wear something funny in the next pod. So not the next one that me and Trey does, but I'm ordering a dunce hat for him to wear in the next video because
Wow, he had Ole
he
Miss.
wasn't really listening. I know ball. I had Miami. He took Ole Miss.
Ah, okay,
And we'll,
okay.
if you are the viewer, which we'll have this out before me and Trey's pod most likely, because Chris ain't got no editing to do on this one. Shouts out, right? But you're gonna hear why I thought Miami would win this game, and you're gonna hear Trey's reasoning, and I think it's pretty sound. We'll go over everything. But back to our show. Back to what we got going on right now.
Oh,
Wild card
we're
weekend.
done. Just like Pittsburgh, we're done. So it was a
Oh,
great,
damn.
a great time.
So let's take 2 minutes, right? Let's take 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
What's one thing you like for this weekend, as a dabbler, to happen in one game? You don't have to take one from every game. There's a lot of games going on. But what is one thing where if you had to put your rent money, because rent's due, trademark,
Yeah.
what would you put your money on? One thing to happen this weekend to close this out.
You never go wrong with the Devontae Adams anytime touchdown. He's gonna get the
Facts.
targets. He's gonna get the
Low-key,
look.
comeback,
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
get the
get it.
one-on-one.
Yeah.
He's gonna score.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he's gonna
anytime
get it.
touchdown. Put it
If he
in.
comes back, he's getting it. 1,000%. If he's on the
He can
field,
get
he's
one
getting it.
leg. He's getting it. I saw Greg Jennings
Yeah.
do it on one leg. He can do it too. It's cool. So,
Yeah. If he comes back, he's getting it. 1,000%.
I mean, what
I rock
you
with
got?
it.
And
I
you
rock with
better
it.
not say your boy's touchdown, please. I don't want anyone losing money
Trevor
watching this.
Lawrence, 1.5 passing TDs. That's it. That's all. I want to thank
I'm
y'all for tuning
actually
in. I
not
want
mad
to thank
at
y'all for
that.
watching.
I'm not. You told
telling
me
y'all.
3 earlier. I'm not mad at 1.5.
I mean, I'm a crazy man, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and put something in for 2.5 passing touchdowns. But
see,
I believe, man, I think this is the season. Things are clicking. We're going to make it past this round. They're going to give us Denver at some point in the playoffs. Denver don't want to see us again, right? Denver has no business being the 1 seed.
that's,
You know what I
that's
mean?
valid.
I'm just
That's
saying.
valid.
Jags versus Niners in the Super Bowl. Jags win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first, baby.
Okay, just sidebar. If the 49ers make it to the Super Bowl, you realize they're probably healthy. So you're banking on someone getting injured en route to the Super Bowl, and y'all can tap on that. Because if they're healthy,
Nah, man.
Correct.
I'm not banking on them being injured going in there. I just think again, I think we present a lot of problems for teams, man. People are overlooking us. That's
all right,
all.
yeah, let's go ahead.
Their
and shut this
secondary
one.
is bad, baby. They
Let's go ahead and shut
their
this one
their secondary had Phillip Rivers throwing for 280.
You're getting crazy over there. Let's simmer it. Simmer it.
I'll wait. I've been called crazy before
Yeah.
on here. I'll wait.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
I'm
But
not. You saying that? I'm not. I'm just saying. Not the first time I've been called crazy. It's not. Probably won't be the last time.
it won't. But this has been a Kick and Post special with Amal Thompson, Say Less K, and a little what does
Appearance
he go
from
by
Trig.
on the pod? From Trig. So
Yeah, baby Thompson. We'll see y'all on that one too. Go you. They're gonna be hosting a CFB championship game. It's gonna be down in Hard Rock. So just something to take a look at. They're probably gonna be underdogs in that game too. Just saying.
was that the game to the championship?
The semi, yeah.
Oh,
Oregon
wow.
and Indiana play tomorrow.
Nice.
Battle of
Okay.
the potential top overall picks. So for us who do our prospect coverage, I ain't gonna tell you to sit down and watch some college football, but these are the guys to kind of look for dynasty. The Dante Moores, the Fernando Mendozas.
I don't know who
I think
any
it's
of
a,
those
it's
people
a
are.
it's a good game to tune in to see who performs on the big stage. What's up?
I don't know who any of those people are, and that's why I'm so excited for these prospects.
You
I
need to
get
get
to
in your bag,
dive into
baby.
the film
Yep, gotta get in
individually.
your bag, baby. We got
I
some
get to-
dynasty work to do.
I get to dissect
So-
them with my own opinion and my own visuals, not what the media portrays, and that's what I'm here for, the truth, to get to you guys.
We're here to
So,
find the truth every time. So I'm
Right.
excited to get back on this content ground with you, baby, and let's get it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see y'all on the next episode of Kick and Post. Peace. Okay.